Earlier in the week, the Saints signed Rodney Adams off the Vikings practice squad to replace the injured Ted Ginn Jr., and now we hop into a game against the 4-7 Carolina Panthers, 9-2 New Orleans Saints. Start things off with those Panthers as Cam Newton hooks up with Devin Funchess, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown Panthers, they strike first. They're on top 7-0 after the extra point. Next Panthers offensive drive, it's 2nd and 12. Cam Newton takes off himself, jukes out a man, and he's taken down by a face mask, so they get into Saints territory. They would settle for a field goal, though. Graham Gano knocks that one down. It is now a 10-0 Carolina lead. Early lead for them. Late first quarter now, Saints on offense. Handoff to Alvin Kamara, who is going to be the main back in this game because Mark Ingram broke his collarbone on their first offensive drive. 2nd and 11 now as Breeze hooks up with Snead for the first down. And now 1st and 10 yet again, another set of downs. Alvin Kamara busting his way through tackles, keeps himself up, gets away from that tackle, jumps out of it, and he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Huge touchdown for him as it's now a 10-7 game. Second quarter action. Panthers with the ball as Newton's taken off for the first down himself, but he is stopped by Crawley short of the marker. So Saints back on offense now. Here is Troy Edmonds, another rookie who is now the number 2 back now that Ingram is hurt. He's taken down by a face mask, so now they're deep inside Panthers territory. Breeze hooks up with Kobe Fleener over the middle, his tight end. Inside the 2-minute warning now, as Breeze fires into the flats for Michael Thomas. He's taken down at the 1-yard line. They could not punch it in, so they settle for a field goal to tie the game up at 10. We move on to the third quarter, some second half action now. Saints on offense, handoff to Kamara, kicks it into the inside, and he's going to be down at the 44. Now at the 34, handoff to Edmonds. First down for the Saints yet again. They set up for a field goal, and the Saints have their first lead of the game. 13-10 is the score. So later on in the third quarter, Panthers on offense. It's 3rd and 7. Newton forced to roll out to his left. He's going to fire this one over the middle of the field. Lucky it's not picked off and it's just an incompletion. So the Saints take over on offense. Breeze hands off to Alvin Kamara, gets to the outside, one man to beat, jukes him out, but then the safety takes him down by a face mask, so they get even deeper into Carolina territory. Now on the 24, handoff to Edmonds. He has himself a first down as well. They're inside the red zone down to the 10. Now it's 2nd and 11. 2 plays later as Breeze finds Michael Thomas on the drag route, gets into the end zone, as it's now a 20-10 Saints lead. Fourth quarter action, Panthers threatening to punch it in. Instead, Newton's going to just run around like a headless chicken in his pocket, and he's going to be eventually taken down by David Onyemata, his first sack of the day, and they settle for a field goal. It's now 20-13. And then the Saints come out on offense, handoff to Troy Edmonds. The rookie takes it all the way to the house. 71-yard touchdown. Both Saints running backs had over 100 yards rushing on the day. That's Edmonds' first career rushing touchdown. It's now 27-13. Still fourth quarter action as Newton is taken down by Kihaka. On first down, it's now 4th and 17. They need to go for it as Newton's in the pocket, steps up, fires down the sidelines, and some nice defense there by Lattimore. And it's a turnover on downs. So the Saints back on offense now. They hand it off to Kamara on the 4-yard line. He punches it in for his second touchdown of the game. It's now 34-13 Saints lead. And then when the Panthers came back on offense with 1:16 left, one final heap on 3rd and 6, it's picked off by Marshawn Lattimore, the team's leader in interceptions, and that would seal the deal as the New Orleans Saints come away with the victory by a score of 34-13 over the Carolina Panthers. They have swept the Panthers on the season. They won both games, and New Orleans is now 10-2 on the season. Carolina is now 4-8, and the Falcons, who were 1 game ahead of the Saints in the division, also they lost this week, so they are both 10-2, and Week 14's matchup will be in Atlanta between the 10-2 Carolina Panthers and the 10-2 New Orleans Saints. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Saints Football. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying, Goodbye.
The Leslie Nielsen of the weed and the word. This is Action Bronsolini, 33 in the third, kid. Naked gun, the cereal is scratched off. Arm like Rocket in his prime, blast off.